How's it going, guys? I'm your host Korriban Gaming. Welcome back to this week's Adventure Quest release video, and for this week we have some very exciting stuff to go through. So first up, there are a little bit of changes to the donation contest that I want to talk about first. Alright, so the first thing is that instead of a purely cosmetic variant, we are getting an elemental variant of it. Okay, so the Frostville season of gifting is in its last week, and players are on the verge of reaching the final tier to unlock the Heroic Titan miscellaneous item for everyone. And remember, there will also be unique Nightfall Dark variants with any of the unlocked Heroic Titan prizes for the top 100 Gold Gift Masters. The goal is to release all of the prizes during the second week of February. Preview of the Nightfall Heroic Titan prizes. So looking at this and looking at the name, it's probably going to be a Darkness variant. Holo has confirmed that it's not just going to be cosmetic, it's also going to be an elemental variant. So the question still remains, Korriban, is it worth donating? To that, my answer is still going to be no, okay, because you're at the end of the day, you're still donating for an elemental variant. It's not something that is going to be very good, not something that's going to be exclusive, and you're doing all this farming and all that kind of stuff just to get an elemental variant. I feel like that's still not enough. You get what I'm trying to say? Top 50, you're now it's not even top 50, it's top 100. You're grinding every day, as opposed to someone who doesn't grind at all. They're still going to be able to get all of these things, just not the Darkness version of it, but whatever they have is going to be mechanically the same. And is it good or not? We won't know till it actually comes out. Though I do have to give the staff huge credit on the recolor and the art on this, because this looks absolutely amazing. Like you guys know, it's all over my channel, my characters and all that. Black and red is my aesthetic, so I have to say this is a 10 out of 10 for the artwork. But will I be donating to get this? The answer is going to be no. But let's go ahead and check out the Gold Dono leaderboards. I do have a hunch that Holo actually released this, sneak preview early on purpose, because I think the staff are a little worried we might not hit the 3 trillion gold target. Okay, so that's why I think he sort of released this sneak preview a little bit early to encourage more people to donate to the contest. You can see here that this year's contest was an absolute flop, only getting like 2.8 trillion gold now, and we are like, what, 3-4 days away from the end of the contest, which is a huge joke if you think about it. Think about how many more extra players we have this year, and you compare it to last year, it was 4.9 trillion. Guys, that is almost double. Okay, almost double. Like, why the huge disparity? Okay, I will talk more about that in a separate video once the contest is over. But if you want to try your luck at getting top 100, you can. I would say it's very, very easy. It's only like, what, 7.8 billion currently, which is about 7 gold storage chests. Okay, probably 8 billion. I am estimating the cutoff, if you want to be super safe, maybe aim for 10 billion, which is still very, very doable, in my opinion, if you're just active. Okay, maybe being active this contest isn't going to be enough, even if you have 10 characters, because the gold amount I received this contest was a big difference as compared to last year's contest. So last year's contest, I was getting about 100M on almost all my characters every single day, and some characters maybe even receive more than one. So from last year alone, I had like a ton of free gold. This year I was also active on all 10 characters. You could say that maybe my RNG wasn't as good this year, which can be true, but at the same time, overall gold donos is just significantly lower compared to what we have previously. So yeah, I'm estimating about 10 billion will put you in the safe spot for top 100 if you want to try and get that. Okay, I still will not go for it, but those who want to, who thinks the art looks cool, I think it's justified, because the art does look very cool, but in like a practicality kind of thing, and because I really, really don't believe this should be a community drive sort of format, I'm not gonna go for it. Okay, that being said though, I am going to be doing a live stream on the last day of the contest. In fact, the last hour of the contest. Okay. Sorry, so I'll probably start about half an hour earlier than the last hour. So I'm going to be live streaming the last 1.5 hours of the contest. I will not be donating any gold, but I will be donating Z tokens to get to the top 50 card. Okay, so for token wise, it's still a competition format, which is why I think it's something that is still worth going for, especially if you're a whale who has already spent everything that you need to get inside of the game. So last year, I think it was around 70 to 80,000 cut off. I already prepared enough tokens for that. So currently it's only at 38,000, but of course expect the numbers to receive a pretty big jump on the very last day. So yeah, definitely want to stay tuned to that live stream. I'll make a separate announcement soon on both the channel as well as in my Discord, so you guys can remember to go ahead and join in the live stream. And of course, keep your characters active because a huge bulk of the donations is going to come in on the last day at the very last minute, and I personally will be donating enough to get into top 50, which I estimate will be about 70 to 80,000. So go ahead, come join in the fun. Everyone is invited. Last 1.5 hours of the contest, this channel. Okay, see you guys there. Now, for this week's release, let's go ahead and talk about it. We have an update to a very old package as well as a old Z token item, and that is the Tribal Shaman package and the Tribal Shaman staff, okay, Z token weapon. Alright, so the Tribal Shaman armor is a package you can get from the I believe it's 12,000 Z token package. Okay, the staff, you can get it from Valencia shop. I do already own the armor from very long ago, but I do not have the staff yet. Will I get the staff? Probably during Black Friday this year, but I will not be getting it now. But I'm gonna go through the staff first, okay, and what it does. Alright, so Tribal Shaman staff is a magic earth staff, neutral accuracy and damage leans, no special. Mastercraft effect compresses 2 skills. You click the bottom half of the weapon to toggle. If the skill will if the skill will attempt Earth Ally Vound, which is the default, or Earth Drain Poison. Okay, so let's take a look at it. Should be Tribal Shaman staff. There we go, 5940. Okay, I advise you to wait for the discount first. Ooh, very cool. Okay, but of course, if you're feeling rich, if you're aware, you can go ahead and get it now. Skill charges 125% melee in MP. Actual numbers, that is 642 MP, I believe. Okay, and the skill does 200% melee damage at base across 4/2/3 hit. Oh, okay. Wait, melee is 4 hits. Range is 2 hits. Magic is 3 hits. Am I understanding it that right? Sacrificing 100% melee to do the selected status. Ally Vound lasts 4 turns. Okay, 100% melee doubles to 200% due to the save. Over 1.4 for it, affecting your whole field, and over 4 for a number of turns gives it 35.71% melee value. So have it apply a plus 35.71 times hits over 10% damage taken of Ally Vound. So if you land all your hits, that's about a 36% Ally Vound. Okay, for 4 turns. That is actually pretty decent. Duration for the poison is also the same. It's also 4 turns, but poison is deals 25% melee per turn. Use player equal to damage dealt, both in play with intellect overlap versus mobs endurance overlap on a 50% save. If used with the Tribal Shaman armor, the spell gets ally comp as though it were a built-in spell. So if you have the Tribal Shaman armor, then you almost definitely want to pick this up because it has pretty good synergy with it. The ally comp, I think, is going to be pretty good, which means the power on your poison and your ally Vound is going to be stronger, and I think that's very nice. So if you are picking up the armor, you can consider picking up the staff as well. But if you're asking me, if you don't own both items right now, I would say wait. Do not get both items currently because number one, the armor, there's no package sale going on right now. They usually do a sale in spring, so you probably only have to wait about a month more. Then I think they will come out with another sale. Probably not going to be 50%, might be another 35% sale. But you know, it's always better to get your token packages during a sale than it is without a sale. So that's number one. And number two, Tribal Shaman staff. I will wait until Black Friday, honestly, if you can wait. It's November. Yes, it's almost a full year away. I mean, we are at the end of January now, so it's about 10 months away, I would say. So yeah, you gotta wait about 10 months to get it at half price. What you can also do if you really, you know, don't want to wait, you just want to test it out, is there a lower level version here? Yes, there is. You can get the lower level version here and then just upgrade it during Black Friday. The cost will be the same, I believe. I mean, I think you're paying just slightly more. Okay, but you know, it's basically a negligible cost if you ask me. But yeah, I'm gonna wait until Black Friday before picking this up. So that's it for the Tribal Shaman staff. All in all, I would probably rate it a 8 out of 10. Okay, I don't know if it deserves higher or lower, honestly, because I really need to test it out to see how good it is in the game. You know me, I don't really like to look at the numbers on paper. I prefer to do actual testing in the game to see how good it is. But looking at it now, I would say it's an 8 out of 10. It's worth picking up if you're a mage. Now for the exciting part, which is the tribal shaman armor. So let's go ahead and show it off. Okay, the artwork and I believe the animation, everything is the same. So a little bit of history about this armor for those of you who are not aware. This was an armor that came out more than 10 years ago, I think. Yeah, I think it's been more than 10 years already at this point. Crazy, okay? So this used to be one of the top tier earth armors way back in the day. In fact, I think it was one of, at some point, it was the best in stock earth armor simply because of how good it was. So previously, you know, you had 3 skills which you could cast. Okay, none of them were quick cast. So the first one boosted your damage by like 40%. The second one boosted your BTH, and then no, not 40%, sorry, 25%. Yeah, the second one boosted your BTH, and then the third one inflicted fear. I think the fear one was the QC one, or was it the BTH one? I don't remember, but yeah, most of it wasn't QC. So back in the day, of course, this was very good, and then, you know, as the meta slowly started to shift and we got more powerful equipment, it slowly started to fall out of the meta, which is understandable, and you know, it's fine for items, even premium items, to fall out of the meta after a period of time. You know, as long as it's not due to a direct nerf from the staff, I think it's fine for, you know, other regular items to catch up to premium items as the time goes on. And then, you know, maybe a few years down the road, you can look at revamping your premium items like what they're doing now to make them useful again and breathe new life into them. I feel like this is a much better route to take, you know, to let the premium items slowly die off on their own, or, you know, so the game just slowly starts to introduce maybe more challenging bosses that counters them, or, you know, more better, more accessible items, but basically, you know, more free to play or more different available items that outshines the best in stock package item. And then, you know, you wait a few years, you can bring the package back again by giving it some new life, by updating it. You know, I feel like that is the way that they should go about doing stuff inside of the game, you know, rather than directly nerfing it and making everyone unhappy. Alright, so let's go ahead and go through the armor. So it's a spellcaster lean armor. We don't have a lot of spellcaster lean armors inside of the game, so this is actually great for mages. 53, 45, 53 for the defenses, which is pretty average. Range is maybe a little low, but, you know, unless you're playing a dodge build, that shouldn't matter at all. Primary resist to earth at 39%. Fire is 50%. I think fire used to be lower, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, so they actually made it slightly weaker in terms of double compression for the elements, if I'm not mistaken. Don't quote me on this, but from what I remember, yeah, I think fire used to be a bit better. Water, 81%. Okay, energy is also 50%, okay. So fire and energy is the same at 50%, interesting. So your water and light is at 81%, darkness and ice at 91%, opposite element will be your wind at 100%. So spellcaster lean means monster attacks deal extra 25% damage to you, and you only deal normal 1 times damage. However, all spells deal 37.5% more damage, which is great. Alright, so the regular attack, as you can see here, okay, it is 4 hits, which is absolutely amazing with regards to the damage caps nowadays. So that's very nice. But of course, this being a what do you call it, a spellcaster armor, you probably wouldn't be using your regular attack much. Instead, you should be casting spells inside of it. So let's look at the skills. First up, you have Bear Spirit. Call forth a Mystic Bear Spirit to boost your pet's damage by 25% for the next 4 turns. So this costs 172 SP. Okay, very nice. So boosting my pet damage. Let's just bring out a pet to show you off. Basic ass pet. Falcon Spirit. Call forth a Mystic Falcon Spirit to grant your pet celerity for the next 2 turns, so 293 SP. This doesn't affect guesses. I don't know how I feel about it not affecting guesses. I feel like, you know, they should really make both of these affect guesses as well. Though that will of course increase its cost significantly, but, you know, throw a bone for the guesses out there, because this is clearly meant for Beastmasters, and Beastmasters are going to use guesses, right? There's no Beastmaster out there that's not using a guess, so yeah. And then the last skill, Wolf Spirit. Call forth a Mystic Wolf Spirit to boost your pet's hit rate by 12.75% for the next 4 turns. So this is your BTH boost. So all of these only boosts your pets. None of it actually affects you. Interesting. So yeah, all of it is for pets. which makes it a Beastmaster armor. 103 SP. That's pretty cheap. You get a BTH boost. So nice. Now that you have all of the boosts added up together, you have whoops. Okay, so you can't cast it again. Never mind. Let's just attack. Wonder if it stacks. Okay, and then your pet is gonna go twice. I love the fact that this is actually quick cast, so you know you can use all of them in a single turn. Even though it is pretty expensive to use all of them in a single turn, but you know if you have the resources for it, I think this is great. Right, so 172 plus 293, that's about I would say 304, 480. Okay, it's about 580 SP per turn if you use all of it, which is very expensive, but you don't have to use all of it if you don't want to. So that's the good thing. Now let's see how well it stacks. Okay, first up is the damage boost. So 1.438, okay. Not bad. Celerity, I think celerity will just stack normally. Yeah, okay, now celerity you get 3 turns. Yep, okay. Celerity, nothing to there's no guesswork there, it just adds on to the celerity turns. And then Wolf Spirit, how does the BTH change? See, okay, oh, the BTH doesn't change, it just increases your number of rounds. Okay, interesting. So only the Ellie and only the damage wise, yeah, you're getting a little bit more damage boost. You're not getting the full value of another 25%. You can see, because if it's 25% it would have been 50, but you're only getting 43.8 here. So let's see, continue to see how far you can stack this, where the rough drop-off point is. Okay, so yeah, probably 2 casts is the drop-off point. 5.78, yep. Third cast is really bad. So I think you can stop at 2 casts. I think the second cast would still be worth it, but anything beyond the second cast probably not worth it anymore. Let's try going for the 4th cast. 5, 7, 8, 6, 8. Yeah, that's pretty bad. So yeah, I think you should stop at 2 casts for the Bear Spirit. Falcon Spirit and Wolf Spirit, you just cast it as you need to. You don't need to cast it, you don't need to stack a lot of it. In terms of resource conservation, I would say just cast it, both of them once, and then once you run out, if the enemy is still alive, then you can continue to cast it. But otherwise, don't waste too many resources, you know, stacking up a huge amount. Because the BTH boost doesn't change, it's stuck at 12.75. Only the number of rounds increases, and celerity, you know, you don't even have to use it if you're using something else. Like maybe Infernal Champion, then you don't have to use this. What I'm curious is, if you switch out of this armor, you keep the boost. Oh, you do keep the boost. Oh, what a pleasant surprise. Oh, wow, okay. So you keep the boost even if you switch out of the armor. That is fantastic, absolutely fantastic, which means to say you can use the armor as a free boost for your pets, and then you know you switch into something else. Yeah, wow, that is amazing, absolutely amazing. I love it. Love it. If you're a Beast Mage build like what I currently am right now, this is the armor for you. Probably the best Earth armor for Beast Mages, in my opinion. You know, switch into the armor, get a free booster, switch out and use something else. So what I would personally do is I'll probably do Bear Spirit, okay, and then I can do Wolf Spirit as well for the BTH boost, because that's going to be helpful. You know, in a world whereby our pet and guesses absolutely suck in terms of their accuracy, this will be great. The stat changes are not confirmed yet. Once they are confirmed, I'll let you guys know again how everything will shake up. Okay, and then what I'll do is I'll go into my Fey Wanderer over here. Okay, gain a bit more SP. And then I will switch into Infernal Champion here. Shields, I think it really doesn't matter what you use. Maybe I'll do Chopo. Yeah, Chopo. Armaments over here. Okay. Let's toggle that on. Right, this one, we can toggle this on. We can toggle this on. And we can toggle this on as well for both pet and guest. Okay. Let's do all those. Gain a bit more SP. I think we might not have enough. This is going to be very expensive, but we are probably going to heal back everything in one turn. Just watch this, okay? So I'm going to do Power Gauntlet as well. Crush. And then we will do Optical. Yeah, this is gonna be crazy. Okay, whew. Bam. Bam, look at that. Boom, full heal. There we go. No lucky shot on the second turn. Kinda suck. But holy crap. Look at that. This is of course against combat practice trainer, but look at that insane amount. Basically heal back all the SP and all the HP that we needed. Okay, so I can do Bear Spirit one more time. Like I said, 2 casts is probably where you want to stop at. And then, you know, switch back to Infernal Champion over here. Feel like I need to use a little bit more so that, you know, my upkeep doesn't run out. Alright, optical, and then I can just go ahead and attack. Bam. Boom, look at that. 671. Boom, look at that. Full heal, everything. 890 poison. Guys, do I need to say more? This is crazy. Alright, maybe let's test this out against a level 150 enemy. Just to see, you know, how useful this can be. Right, in an actual practical situation. So I'm going to use the Pinata here as my punching bag. Of the force field paintings. Okay, this one. Pinata. Alright, now we can really see how great this is. Let's start. Okay, so we can start with Power Gauntlet. Crush. Nice. And then we can switch to Tribal Shaman. Let's get Bear Spirit. And then of course I want my Falcons. Oh wait, no, you don't need Falcon actually. You can do Wolf Spirit. So with Infernal Champion you don't need Falcon, but if you don't have another pet and guest celerity boosting armor, you should do Falcon for the extra celerity, okay? So I'm going to switch into Infernal Champion over here. And yep, this is going to hurt a lot for them, not for me, okay? Feel like we can do damage because why the heck not? So first turn is gonna be a bit expensive, but we are okay, we should be fine. Attack. Oh, miss, okay. Oh, and the guess miss. Okay, if the guess misses, that's gonna suck a little as well, but that's okay. So against a regular enemy, yeah, be prepared for them to miss. And 92, this is about average or slightly above average. So just keep that in mind. If they miss, you know, all your effects are not going to be that fantastic. Alright, so temper your expectations. The first showcase was against Combat Practice Trainer. Everything's going to work fantastic against that guy. But, you know, against a regular mob, your results may vary. Yeah, your results will definitely not be as good versus CPT. But that is to be expected. I still think it's very, very strong though. Okay. The gas keeps missing, which is a little bit annoying, but look at this. 724, yep, that's almost a full heal. Nuts. Look at that. And then you look at the burn. Bam, 680, full HP heal. And what I can do is, I can just keep spamming attack over here. Bam. There's attacks. Attacks, full heal. There we go. Full heal, baby. Very, very nice. Bam, look at that. Full resource bars. And the poison 815. Yup, this is amazing, guys. This is amazing. I love the new Tribal Shaman armor. I think it has great synergy if you're a lucky Beast Mage build. Of course, you don't have to play the sustain game that I am currently doing right now. If you want to go pure damage, you can also do that by using a damaging pet or gas. Okay, for me personally, I am not really running damaging gas. I think I do have one, but damaging pets, I think all my pets aren't really that focused on damage anymore. I think I moved away from that. Oh, Silas. Okay, Silas is focused on damage. Okay, so maybe you can do Ellie Vound with that. Yeah, you want to do Ellie Vound with Silas, you could do that. I think that'll be great. So I'm going to do Crush, and we'll just dismiss C72. We don't need that anymore. So what you can do if you want to do Ellie Vound, let me go ahead and bring out Tribal Shaman. Cast Bear. Falcon. And Wolf. Oops, maybe you should have done Falcon. Let me think. Celebrity. Okay, maybe you don't use Infernal Champion. Let's use something else. Let's do Neko. Yeah, let's do Neko. Okay, items we can do. Do we have Power Gauntlet? Yes, we do. Okay, Optical over here. We go into Neko. Okay, do I have a... Okay, nope. Right, so Neko, I can boost... What does this boost? Luck, okay. Bleed. You don't really need Bleed. 50 Charisma, yup, let's do that. And we can just attack. Bam. 2-1-2. Okay, no lucky strikes. Wow, that is very, very unlucky. Where the hell are my lucky strikes? Hello? Hello? Where's my lucky strikes? Optical. Stop being a disappointment. Don't do this to me now. Best Spirit again. Neko. Okay, this is not the max boost that you can do if you just want to go full pet damage. You should be using Ninja Lawyer Assassin. I've already swapped that out. But I kind of want to show you guys what you can do, some ideas you can play with my current build. Of course, you know, if you're not running the exact same build as me, which I think a lot of people aren't, okay, you can, of course, you know, use your Ninja Lawyer Assassin to get even more eddy bound. So that'll be even better. Oh, Chopo Shield's not doing anything. Okay, we'll take that away. So, Optical. So, Silas alone, let's see. Bam, 923. Bam, 826. That's pretty crazy. Okay, awesome. Does it still have celerity? I don't know. You can just Shadow Feeder Pendant. Okay. Of course, the downside of this is that you do need to take care of your own resource regen. But, you know, if you're going for full damage, I don't really think you really care that much about resource regen because the enemy should be dead already if damage is what you're after. Right, so let's do Power Gauntlet again. Let's see how far we can stack this. Nice. Attack. It should be a big pile of damage. Damn. No lucky strikes. What the heck? 1358. There we go. Okay, maybe I showcase it with the Ninja Lawyer Assassin contract. Yeah, that doesn't look that impressive, right? But I think with Ninja Lawyer Assassin, this thing is gonna pop off like nuts. Okay, and of course you can use your Charisma boost from your Shield Cake, from your Royal Wedding Cake pet. Does that give Charisma boost? I don't even remember. You can also use your what's the spell called? Una Poka. Yeah, I did not use Una Poka. That's also something else that you can do. Okay, lots of things you can do actually. So I'm going to bring in the Ninja Lawyer Assassin contract. Guys, we're going to test this out against the level 150 mob. Let's see how well it does. The downside of this is, of course, the resource. You're going to need a lot of resources to upkeep this. But, you know, like I said, if you're able to one-shot or two-shot the monster, I don't really think you need to worry a whole lot about resources. Against boss monsters, this won't be that effective. But if you're a Beastmaster, you want to take out your regular mobs quickly, I think this will be great. Especially mobs that are weak to darkness or, you know, at least neutral to darkness. So, let's do this so I don't take too much damage. Silas. Alright, so Ellie Vound. Can do Power Gauntlet. Let's start off with that first. Oh, Endured. Darn it. Wow, okay. Probably should have brought up the potency stuff. Never mind. It's fine. I can live with that. Bear Spirit. Do your Falcon Spirit. Oh, you should also do something where it gives your guesses celerity. So maybe Shadow Feeder Pendant is the right move. Yeah, I feel like Falcon Spirit, because it doesn't affect guesses, that's not so great. Maybe I do Shadow Feeder Pendant. Yeah, I kind of want to guess to go twice as well. Okay, good. Neko for the Charisma boost. You should also use a Charisma Drive Shield if you have. I don't currently have one in my inventory right now, so I'm not able to show that, but it's fine. Okay, so weapons. Oh, I can use Slaymore as well. Yeah, might as well use Slaymore. Okay, I'm going to use Optical over here. So I'm going to do Slaymore, and then I can just... Maybe I'll Slaymore again. No, I can't. Okay, fine. Just regular attack. Of course, I miss. Bam, bam, bam. 163. 226. 152. Oh, 563. Okay, 226.4. That's not bad. Shadow Feeder again. Oh, Resisted. Darn it. So yeah, against regular foes, be prepared for the enemy to resist. So it's not going to be a guaranteed inflict. So if you think about it, it's really not that crazy because unless you're guaranteeing an infliction every round, that would be crazy. But you're not over here, so you know, just to temper your expectations, don't expect this to be doing like 10,000 damage off the bat. That's not happening, okay? In a regular battle. Against combat practice trainer, sure, I guess you can make it happen. Okay, pet and gas, okay, let's attack. Oh, I should have done the boost again. Okay, let me do the boost again. Yeah, still not too late for that. Bear Spirit, one more time. More damage. And this is only against 92 MRM. So if against 92 MRM, the guy can dodge. Yeah, that's not going to be great. Attack. Okay. Boom, 1866. There we go. There we go. Yep, that is the damage you should be expecting. About, you know, 2,000. If you go twice, you're expecting about close to 4,000 damage, which is already very good on the second turn. But you can see here, it does eat up quite a bit of resources, especially if you're not going in there with a full SP bar. But of course, with my current build, you can, you know, have the flexibility to switch out to a SP and MP healing pet and gas. Even if I don't use Fey Wanderer with Creature Semi 2, I can use something else. And like I've explored in a previous video, you could use something like Ghost Hound, though I think it's pretty overkill. I don't think Ghost Hound needs any of this. But I think it will boost the damage more rather than the healing. If you're using something like Jelly or Mosquito, then this will be a great armor as well if you don't have Fey Wanderer. I'm not sure if Fey Wanderer's boosting, healing actually gets boosted with the damage boost over there, but I know Jelly and Mosquito's damage the damage boost to Jelly and Mosquito will definitely boost their healing as well. So that's probably a better pet to use it with in my opinion. So these are my thoughts on the armor. Of course, it did change from sort of like a, I'll say like a warrior armor, since you're relying a lot on your regular attacks in the past. It sort of changed to like a beast mage style armor. Okay, so from warrior to beast mage, you know, I've said this a lot. I don't think that they should change, you know, the original intent of the item, but at the same time, if it's a good change, I'm not complaining, you know, and this is a good change. Maybe it's because I'm biased because I'm a mage, but like I said here, you know, if it's a good change, I think it's acceptable even if they change the original intention of the armor. Only if it's a bad change, then yeah, people are going to be pissed. But right now, I think it's a decent change, and I think you all should be happy with this, you know, especially if you're a beast mage. Then I think this is one of the top tier armors to get. If you don't have Infernal Champion, you can consider picking up this. Even if you do have Infernal Champion, like I've showcased earlier, you can use it in tandem with Infernal Champion to boost your power of your beast, of your pets and gases even more. Of course, do expect a heavy nerf to come to gases once the stat revamp is out, but I'll go through more of that once you get the confirmed changes. I'm fighting really hard to not get the gases nerfed as hard as they will be, so please, I need all of your help to join me in the fight. Please go ahead, comment down on that forums post for the stat revamp. For all you Beastmasters out there who still loves your gases and don't want it to turn into trash, please help join in the fight and make sure that they don't completely ruin them. Alright, with that said, hope you guys have enjoyed today's video. If you have, be sure to give this video a thumbs up. And of course, subscribe to this channel if you guys would like to see more such future content. Till the next time, I'm your host, Korriban Gaming. Peace out.